New at 6 for you tonight. The head wrestling coach of Defiance College under scrutiny tonight. WTOL 11 anchor Tim Miller explains how an investigation into an allegation that the Defiance coach allegedly made a racist comment about another team is going forward and is now hurting him and some of his wrestlers.
Get these guys' voices heard.
These 6 wrestlers for Defiance College have had enough. Sitting with their assistant coach, Rudy Corpus, they want the head wrestling coach, Steve Swinson, out. Coach Corpus says at a tournament in January in Chicago, Muskingum University's bus broke down and the Defiance team allowed them to use theirs to get back and forth to the hotel. Corpus says Muskingum wanted to use the bus on their terms, and Coach Swinson was butting heads with the Muskingum coach about it. Muskingum coach Rob Watson Powell is African American. Here's what Coach Corpus says Coach Swinson said to him.
He was complaining about how rude Rob was and turned around and looked at me and the athletic trainer and said, "This doesn't surprise me because that's how all those black people are." And I turned around immediately and I said, "Dude, you can't say that." I was like, "That's very, very racist. It's disgraceful." He actually stated, "I probably shouldn't say this," and then he paused and then he said it. So I think that's what made me upset most out of everything, was he knew what he was saying was wrong before he stated it.
None of these wrestlers directly heard the comment Coach Swinson allegedly made, but they were so upset by it, they want him to be fired or to step down, or they say they will leave the school.
Because I didn't think my coach would ever say something like that. It was definitely very shocking to me and most of us.
These are my brothers, you know what I mean? So I thought that racist comment just put it over the edge. I have no trust in them anymore. So, and I basically told him that too. Like, if you're here, I'm not gonna come back.
He's actually made other comments towards African Americans.
Coach Corpus says he followed Defiance College's non-discrimination policy and reported what Swinson allegedly said about the Muskingum coach. The policy prohibits discrimination based on race, ethnicity, and several other factors. Corpus demanded the administration fire Coach Swinson, but that has not happened.
They kind of just brushed it off like it was nothing. They said it was, since it wasn't what they could see as pattern behavior, it only happened one time. And to me, one time is more than enough.
It wasn't until after the captains had a captain's meeting and they told him that he had to apologize because he didn't do it. And that's when he addressed it and apologized.
Defiance College would only send us a statement saying in part that it is committed to a campus free from discrimination and harassment and offered to meet individually with every member of the team and also conducted full team meetings with and without coaches present. But the administration has no plans to fire Coach Swinson. The Defiance College statement said the comment was not made in front of students and the college followed its policies and procedures to take appropriate action. And our goal is to educate and help people learn and grow from their mistakes. Thus, per our policy, the conduct is being addressed through education and informal means. Since the college has refused to let Swinson go, assistant coach Corpus submitted his resignation on Tuesday, effective immediately. And these 6 wrestlers and 3 more are in the transfer portal to leave for another school.
And I decided to commit to the program. And as a freshman, I actually want to make something out of myself. I actually need a coach to do that and stuff.
Because we put all these friends here, we have an entire family with our team now. It's we don't want to leave and break that, but if Swinson's still here, that's kind of what's gonna have to happen.
We asked Defiance College administrators an additional time to respond to the allegations and why they are retaining Coach Swinson. A spokesperson told us they won't comment beyond their statement because they can't talk about personnel matters. We also asked at least 2 times if we could talk to Coach Swinson about the allegations against him. The spokesperson said Swinson has no comment further than the official statement issued by the college. Tim Miller, WTOL 11.
Assistant coach Rudy Corpus says he plans to sue Defiance College for encouraging a hostile environment for himself and the students. We have placed calls into Coach Swinson's office and have yet to hear back. You can find the full version of the statement from Defiance College on the online story, which is on our website, WTOL.com.